In this video I will tell you about top 10 PC games. If you like the video, subscribe my channel. At number 10, Warriors All-Stars, the next title in the Warriors franchise. Warriors All-Stars puts all of your favorite characters from all of your favorite Team Ninja games into one epic hack and slash title. If you have ever felt that William Adams and Ryu Hayabusa should be in the same game, then this is their perfect title for you. As well as an all-star cast. This also brings the cutthroat hack and slash action that has made the Warriors games a cut above the rest. At no. 9, Dishonored, Death at the Outsider. Death at the Outsider puts you in the shoes of Billie Lurk, the second in command to Daud, the master assassin you play as in Dishonored 1 expansion. Teaming up with Daud, her mentor and boss, once again, to hunt the most elusive target, the Outsider himself, the one who gave Billie, Daud, Emily Caldwin and Corvo their powers. Featuring new levels in Karnataka filled with new villains and gangs, Billie can also take on individual side contracts to assassinate targets, a series first. At no. Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is looking to be many times the game its predecessor was, and as a Star Wars fan that is incredibly exciting. It contains an epic-looking single-player campaign where you play as a Special Forces stormtrooper squad who are filling out the Emperor's dying wishes. The multiplayer will feature maps, characters and battles from all three trilogies, so no matter what your favorite film, Jedi or weapon is from the Star Wars universe, you can play it in Battlefront 2. And the best thing about it, all the expansion packs and DLC are going to be free. At number 7, Wolfenstein 2. The new Colossus. Picking up directly from where Wolfenstein, The New Order left off, players will jump back into the boots of BJ Blazkowicz as he takes on the Nazi in this alternate version of 1961. Join Blazkowicz as he journeys from Roswell, New Mexico to Topaz Nuclear, New York as he battles through many a panzer hunt in his bid to save the world. There will be new guns and abilities for players to discover as they take on the Third Reich head-on. At number 6, The Evil Within 2. The ultimate horror game, The Evil Within was crammed full of gore and brutal ways to die. Set in a disconnected and psychologically disturbed universe, the only way is forward and to escape the clawing darkness that is determined to drag you down. The next game in the franchise looks as if it will be just as eerie. Complete with a desperate main protagonist and a plethora of evil creatures to wrap their claws around your unsuspecting ankles. At number 5, Life is Strange Before the Storm. The prequel to the hugely popular adventure game, which told the story of a photography student returning to her hometown Arcadia Bay. Life is Strange is full of complex decisions which have direct consequences on your story. Before the Storm will fill in the missing pieces to the lead-up of Life is Strange and explore Chloe's character in more depth. At no. 4, Middle-earth Shadow of War. The sequel to the critically acclaimed Middle-earth Shadow of War, winner of over 50 industry awards, arrives this August, continuing the original story of Talion and Celebrimbor, who must now go behind enemy lines to forge an army and turn all of Mordor against the Dark Lord Sauron. At no. 3, Far Cry 5. The fifth installment in the Far Cry franchise takes players to Hope County, Montana. Hope County has been taken over by a tyrannical preacher by the name of Joseph Seed, and it is up to you to overthrow his ever-growing empire. Players take on the role of Hope County's deputy sheriff who heads up a task force in order to overthrow the preacher from his throne. Seed thinks he's on a mission from God to cleanse the land, so it is up to you to take down the leader and save Hope County once and for all. Add now to Assassin's Creed Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins takes us where no Assassin's Creed game has gone before, back in time to ancient Egypt, a land of intrigue, of assassinations, and of lurking crocodiles that'll take your legs off. Made by the team that brought you Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the next chapter in this series will take us into the body of Bayek as he becomes an assassin and protects his people from outside threats. It'll let us roam far and wide over ancient Egypt, leveling our assassin as we go with a pet eagle that you'll be able to control. At number 1, Call of Duty WWII. Call of Duty will be going back to its roots in November, with the next in the first-person shooter series set in World War II, with new multiplayer gameplay, zombies making a comeback, and a harrowing single-player story. Call of Duty WWII could be what we're after. For more videos, visit our channel, my Facebook group. Please join it for information of new videos.